Hello everyone, welcome back to SHFC. I have to be happy because I think the performance was absolutely outstanding. I'm so sorry for that, but the performance was absolutely outstanding. But again, the way we threw it in the end, it really makes me hurt, man. That was a very good performance. That was an absolutely fantastic performance. In the first half, we destroyed Arsenal. Tactically, we destroyed them. Pochettino got everything spot on. And I think we could have even been 3-0 up, 4-0 up. And big up to Janal Bumrah, a big Arsenal fan, big up respect to him. I think, bro, being very honest, that was a bad performance by Arsenal. I'm being very, very honest here. I think we were good also, but I won't say we were absolutely good. And I think Arsenal for me were not good, bro. I have to be very, very honest, brother. I think Arsenal have a better gear. But I think to be really honest, after international break, I was expecting that. And I think we had a big chance to get 3 points from Arsenal. Last 5 matches from 2018, we haven't beaten Arsenal. And I think, bro, that's a big drop points from our point of view. From Arsenal, I think it's a point earned. You go to the next match. From us, it's very, very disappointing, bro. Chelsea and the never-ending love story with bottling lead, and it's becoming a problem, my brother. Bigger Manchester City fan is becoming a problem. I think tactically, Pochettino got it really, really good in the first half. I think his narrow shape of 4-4-2 got it absolutely spot on. I think we narrowed the midfield for Arsenal. We narrowed the gaps for Arsenal. And I think it really, really helped us. We got a lot of space behind them. The counters were good. And I think we were really doing well in the first half. We were giving the ball to Arsenal and then countering them. We got a lead through the penalty, which I think, again, many are saying it's not a penalty. Many are saying it's a penalty. जैसे मैंने बोला था वीडियो में पॉच का कोई पटरी मिली है आर्सेनल की हमेशा नाक में दम करके रखता है. आई थिंक हिज रिकॉर्ड इज गुड. लाइक जनरल बुमराह हिज रिकॉर्ड इज रियली गुड यार. मतलब he has like undefeated record against Arsenal, his home record. But I think it was not against Arteta. It was against Arsene Wenger, Unai Emery. I think Poch and Arteta are properly competing for the first time. And I think Poch got it spot on, to be really honest. I think he got everything spot on. But I think in the end, we just threw it away. Robert Sanchez, I don't know what he was doing. I think we just threw it away. Please, people, before I go to the next topic, please hit the like, subscribe. It really, really means a lot because I have a lot to discuss on this video. For Arsenal, I will say Bukayo Saka was really impressive defensively and attackingly. He could have been better, but I think he was not given enough help today. I think Martinelli, I think Gusto did well, and I think Chelsea set up very well. I think people are going to criticize Saka and Martinelli, but I think Gusto, I will say the defensive work by Sterling and Mudryk, I think it was very, very good by Chelsea. And the way we were set up, I think we were really set up for this match well. I think Poch really worked hard on the training ground, and I think we were really well tactically set up for this game. I think coming on to this topic first, I think I'm very proud of the performance today. See, being very, very honest, at the start of the match, I was not expecting this type of goals. Like I was just hoping for a 1-1 draw, but in my heart, I thought 1-1 draw. But in my brain, I thought 2-1 Arsenal win. I was not even sure I will see this thing in the first half. I thought we will not be that good. Arsenal will be the dominant side. If we can pluck out a 1-1 draw, it will be good. I never expected that performance in the first half. 1-0 up against Arsenal, really not allowing them any shot on target till like 70th minute. I think it was very good performance by us, to be really honest. Cole Palmer was calm, composed. Caicedo defensively did his job really well. Gusto started the game really well for us. I have to also say Cucurella defended really well against Bukayo Saka. You go to the Thiago Silva in the defense was absolutely outstanding. I think Raheem Sterling is giving his everything right now and he's so dangerous. And Conor Gallagher, he doesn't get the respect, man. Conor Gallagher doesn't get respect, man. He's so crucial to the Chelsea system. People just laugh at Conor Gallagher, but Conor Gallagher is so crucial to the system. We did not allow Odegaard a lot of space. Defensively, Gallagher was outstanding. Attackingly, he was everywhere. He was winning the ball back, helping us. Conor Gallagher was absolutely outstanding in this game. He doesn't get his credit. I don't know why, but I think he was just outstanding in this game. Even though you guys couldn't win, but you guys still play 100 times better than us. City's performance against Brighton was an utter shit. I think, see, at the moment for City, I do believe, bro, that a bit of like international break coming after that, and I think a bit of injuries are not helping you. But I think City needed that win. I think now you're going to go on a good run, and sometimes I think it's just about getting the victories for Manchester City. For us, it was about getting the momentum back. It was about getting the pride back. Because since last year, Chelsea haven't competed with any top 9 side. We got battered by Arsenal last year, Manchester City, United, Tottenham. We were battered by everyone. This is the first time we have competed well against a top 6 side after, like, I will say, long, long time. Like, Manchester City, Chelsea 1-0 victory last year. That was the last time Chelsea played a good game against big 6 side. So I think this is why this performance is really, really good. Man, this game was good for Chelsea fans. A lesson to be learned for Arsenal fans. I think it's overall a good game of football, I agree, bro. And I think it's a good game for Arsenal also because you came back. Like you did not put your hands down, you came back. But I think to be really honest, Robert Sanchez was absolutely horrific for the goal. But I think it's overall a good game for Chelsea as well. But I think, bro, it's not too good because I think still the position in the table is reading 9th or 10th. But bro, like being very honest, this was a reminder to Chelsea fans that you need to give Pochettino time, but you also need to be patient with the young boys. Pochettino got his spot on today. Pochettino so far has shown a style of play, a pattern of play, and I think he's developing the youngsters well. But also, I think people need to understand that this process is going to take time to develop. And I think this is why people need to be calm with Chelsea. The fans need to give Poch time. And I think this is where Chelsea fans need to understand that the 2 goals we gave away were not Pochettino mistake. वो भी है श्रेय भाई पर आज बहुत निगल्स दिखे गेम में एक्सपोजिंग मोमेंट्स आई थिंक ब्रो परफॉर्मेंस ओवरऑल मैं सच कहूंगा इट वाज नॉट रियली गुड फ्रॉम आर्सेनल but I think bro also being very very honest the performance this whole season I think has not been great but I think Arteta is trying something out different like we can always go two sides on one hand you did not like perform well but you are right now unbeaten in the league 6 wins and 3 draws so I think if it continues then it's a point of concern but bro right now you're still top of the table like tied with Manchester City you're unbeaten so I think it's a positive. For Chelsea, to be really honest, I think this performance was a reminder the talent this squad has, the ability Pochettino has as a manager, and it's time to back the manager and give him time. I think hopefully the fans are now patient with Pochettino, give him the time, give him the patience, because I think Poch is doing something great, but we need to show him some calmness and some patience. And this takes me to the next topic now. That is a 4-4-2 shape. I was stunned, guys. Like this is something which even I was not expecting. I thought Chelsea will go with the traditional 4-2-3-1 shape or 4-3-3 shape with Conor Gallagher playing at the left and RCM, Enzo Fernandez playing at the LCM, Caicedo playing as a DM. So I was expecting a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. I did not expect Pochettino to go with a 4-4-2 out of possession shape, and that was outstanding. Like I was thinking, Sterling is going to be a striker today, but I think Pochettino got his spot on, and what he really did is I think he just crushed the mid side of Arsenal. Jorginho, Declan Rice and Odegaard. It really cut the passing lanes for Odegaard and Declan Rice and Jorginho. And that's where Pochettino got his spot on. What Chelsea did is we played Mudryk and Sterling as wingers. That was a 4-4-2 shape. Palmer and Conor Gallagher were playing as a type of strikers at the right and left side. And what Chelsea did is we cut the middle side for Arsenal. We cut the middle area for Arsenal. And I think that made it very tough for them. Big up my brother, congrats on the victory. So good to see you, my brother. Hoy the lads. Big up my brother. But being very, very honest, this is where Chelsea got it absolutely spot on. Is we absolutely crowded the midfield. We cut the passing lanes to Odegaard. We cut the passing lanes to Odegaard, Jorginho, Declan Rice. And that did not allow the ball to go to Saka, Martinelli. And that made it very, very easier for us. To play Cole Palmer and Gallagher as the 2 forwards, Mudryk Sterling as wingers was spot on by Pochettino. That was a fantastic idea by Pochettino and that really helped us tactically. In the first half, Saka, Martinelli were not there too much in the game. When they were there, Mudryk and Sterling recovered well. Mudryk and Cucurella on one side against Bukayo Saka and Raheem Sterling and you had Gusto on the other side combining really well against the likes of Martinelli. So we had the bodies at the back. And I think in the midfield, we crowded the areas. We allowed Gabriel and Saliba to build from the back. And then like pack of wolves, Palmer, Sterling, you had Mudryk, you had Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher, pressing Arsenal and not allowing them to take the ball forward. That cut the passing lanes to Odegaard. That cut the passing lanes towards Saka and Martinelli. Jorginho could not dictate the game. And I think that's where we killed Arsenal in the first half. So the manager deserves a lot of praise. He absolutely got this shape spot on, absolute spot on by the manager. So I think he deserves the credit. Tactically, Pochettino prepared well for this game. And in the first half, we were outstanding. We did not allow Arsenal any space. We were absolutely outstanding in the first half. But I think in the second half, after getting the goal, I think we just went into a shell. We still could have scored goals. I think Jackson should be doing better. But after that, I think that became a bit of a problem for us and it just went downhill. Absolutely, I think Newcastle right now doing well and people are, for me, sleeping upon Newcastle to be really honest. But I think Pochettino got it absolutely spot on people. And coming on to the next one now, that is Cole Palmer. He is an absolutely impressive signing and his young boy is an impressive young talent. And I've been raving about him on this channel. I was so excited with his signing, but as always, I said to the fans that we need to be calm, we need to give him time and we need to give him patience. And Cole Palmer is someone who makes a stick. He is an absolutely outstanding player. Absolutely outstanding player, Cole Palmer. The calmness he's got on the ball, the way he controls the ball. He is such an essential part of the system to help us control the play, to help us dictate the tempo. And this is why Cole Palmer is so key for this Chelsea system and this Chelsea team. And this is why he's an absolutely outstanding player. He really shows his come from the Manchester City academy. He's so calm on the ball, composed in the ball. The guy's not afraid if two players are pressing him. He knows how to get out of the pressure from the opposition. His passing is outstanding. His understanding of the game is outstanding. He reads the pitch very well. And it's not just about the penalty. It's not just about penalty that he scored. It was about the vision he has got, his passing, his creativity, his running, and overall his idea and creativity, which helps us stick and keep the possession of the ball. And off the ball, he presses well. And I think Cole Palmer right now is becoming one of the very good signings we have made in recent times. And Palmer को आप winger पे खिला सकते हैं, natural winger. But why to fix it fit and broken? Like, bro, to be really honest, General Bumrah, he will play as a winger. I think for just the Arsenal game, I think Pochettino ने change किया है. Just for Arsenal game, Poch has changed this. But I think overall, he's going to play as a winger in the next some matches. I think they're not going to play this shape. Jackson will be back in the next match. But I think today Palmer was outstanding. And this is where he can play on the wing. He can play as a number 10. What Palmer brings to Chelsea is calmness on the ball, composure on the ball, a bit of understanding on the ball, keeping the possession of the play, dominating the play. And this is a specialty of Cole Palmer and a very good signing we have made. It shows he's a Manchester City Academy graduate, because this boy is absolutely outstanding for the talent he has got. He's such a good player, and I think it deserves more respect and more time because he's absolutely outstanding. But ये भी एक positive side है. Palmer is versatile. Yeah, bro, he's a very versatile player. But along with that, bro, the biggest thing is his calmness on the ball, which helps us keep the possession of the play and dominate the possession and attack in a very, very good manner. That is why Cole Palmer is very important. Raheem Sterling leading a young attack, fantastic again. Raheem Sterling was outstanding, people, again. He's been outstanding. He's been criticized by Chelsea fans that he step up against only Luton, Burnley. But Raheem Sterling today against Arsenal stepped it up. I've been saying on this channel for a long time that the senior players need to step up for the young guys to learn, to understand, and for the pressure from the young guys being taken away. And I think, again, Raheem Sterling was absolutely outstanding from start to finish. Raheem Sterling got everything spot on. He was just outstanding, Raheem Sterling. Loved his performance, loved the way he played, his danger, the way he was cutting inside, the way he was causing Ben White a lot of problem. I think he was just absolutely outstanding in the second half to Ben White. And in the first half, he caused a lot of problem to Zinchenko. Like, Arteta had to take Zinchenko off because of Raheem Sterling. And one Tomiyasu came on. I think Tomiyasu handled Sterling well. But I think Zinchenko was absolutely getting roasted by Raheem Sterling. And in the second half, I think Raheem Sterling had Ben White in a lot of trouble before I think the manager made a wrong decision to substitute Raheem Sterling. He should have kept Raheem Sterling on, in my humble opinion, people. And now, going on to the next one, that is Thiago Silva. Outstanding. Thiago Silva was absolutely outstanding. That was an absolutely outstanding performance. For me, age is just a number for this guy, for Thiago Silva, because Thiago Silva was absolutely outstanding today. That was a wonderful display by Thiago Silva. His defending, his leadership, even if he wasn't the captain, the way he was playing, the way he handled Gabriel Jesus, the way he was defending, the large dish tackles, his passing was absolutely outstanding. The way he helped us play from the back. Thiago Silva was outstanding today. And I've been saying on this channel that his performance this season wasn't that great. But today, Thiago Silva was outstanding. And I love Thiago Silva. I was waiting for this performance. And Thiago Silva today, he was outstanding today. He really, really played well. And I think he was a massive part for us to really, really keep Arsenal at bay for the most of the match. For not allowing Arsenal a shot on target. Thiago Silva played a massive part. From interceptions, from important clearing the crosses, from his passing from the back. He was just outstanding today. And I think Thiago Silva showed everyone why he's still one of the most important players in this Chelsea team. He was absolutely outstanding, people. I love Thiago Silva to absolute bits. And I think today he played like a true leader. You can see the disappointment on his face in the end of the match because this man deserved to be on the winning side. He was outstanding today. And now, coming on to the next one, that is Conor Gallagher. And Conor Gallagher, people, for me was absolutely outstanding again today. He doesn't get his respect. He doesn't get his recognition. But Conor Gallagher is right now one of the most important player in the Pochettino era for the style of football will play. He was again absolutely outstanding, people. He was just outstanding today from start to finish. I think especially what it brings to us right now, Conor Gallagher, is off the ball work. When you have Conor Gallagher on the pitch, it's like you have two extra players on the pitch. The guy runs tirelessly for the team. That's why he has been made the captain by Pochettino, because he runs tirelessly for the team. He covers the ground, and he's like having the two players on the pitch. He was outstanding today, playing as a right forward. His pressing was on point, not allowing Arsenal to easily play from the back. His defensive positioning was outstanding, coming back and helping Enzo and Caicedo, then combining well with Cole Palmer, Raheem Sterling, Mudryk. Attackingly, he was a threat for Arsenal. Defensively, he made the runs back and helped Enzo and Caicedo. He's just outstanding. Gallagher, again, for me, absolutely well said, bro. He's an unsung hero. I think he's not getting the praises he deserves, but he's an absolutely unsung hero. I think it's time for people to respect him, because without him, the system cannot be played so well. I think Enzo and Caicedo have an extra layer of protection with Conor Gallagher. Palmer and Raheem Sterling and Mudryk have an extra partner in pressing. Then you've also got a person that can cover the areas which have been left exposed. I think Conor Gallagher right now is playing absolutely fantastically, and the guy deserves his respect and the love, because he was outstanding today again. From attacking point of view, his pressing was fantastic. From defensive point of view, his positioning and running back and tracking back was outstanding. I think he was again really good, and I think the fans and everyone needs to put more respect on him, because he's very important right now to the Chelsea system. And that brings me to the next one, that is Moses Caicedo. And Moses Caicedo again showing everyone why he will turn out to be one of the most important signing of this new era, because he was outstanding today, Moses Caicedo. I won't say he was as great, I won't say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, but Moses Caicedo did a defensive work so well, whether going in the end of the part, clearing for some corner kicks, whether marking the player. Chelsea haven't had a DM since, you can say, Nemanja Matic, and you can say somewhat Kante, but Kante was never a DM. Chelsea haven't had a proper DM since Nemanja Matic. Now we have a player who can play like a DM, who can go forward, and Moses Caicedo was a midfielder Chelsea were lacking. He still needs to improve a bit of his passing game. He loses the ball a lot, and sometimes he can put the team into trouble. But I think Moses Caicedo's defensive work, his extra body at the back, his tracking back, his running, the way he presses the opposition, his winning of the ball back, I think he's such an important player for the system, Moses Caicedo. And in some time, with some more matches, he's going to show everyone why he was signed for this money, because he's a very crucial player for Chelsea. He's a very crucial player for Enzo to dictate the game. He's a very crucial player for a fullback to attack. And this is why Moses Caicedo is a very, very important player for our system. And that brings me to the next one. Robert Sanchez, what the heck were you doing? What the heck were you doing? I never criticize any player on this channel, let alone even criticize them heavily. I never do that. But what the heck was he doing? What the heck were you doing? Are you out of your mind? Robert Sanchez has been doing this for the last 2-3 weeks, whether against Brighton, where we were lucky that Brighton did not score, whether in other matches. He was making so many mistakes. He makes fantastic save. But what are you doing? That's a basic error, man. You cannot make that error versus Arsenal. We literally gifted the game away, Robert Sanchez. I love you, man. I love each and every Chelsea player. But that was horrific. That is a mistake that is unacceptable. Like when you are 2-0 up, I don't understand this motivation to play from the back, still try to play good football. Just throw it away. 10 minutes are left in the game. We're about to win the game. 78 minutes on the clock. It's Chelsea 2, Arsenal 0. Why you have to make a grounded pass? Just clear it, man. Just clear it. Shit out a victory and get away with it. Why are you trying to do that, man? We just threw it away after that. And that was an absolutely awful mistake by Robert Sanchez. Still love him. But I think he's again and again showing that we still need a goalkeeper next season. And that was horrific by Robert Sanchez. And that brings me to Marco Cucurella. People, please requesting you all watching, hit the like, subscribe. It means a lot as a Chelsea fan. And along with that, people, really disappointed with the draw today. But I think we still have a lot of positive to enjoy. This team has a lot of potential. And I think it's time as fans, we back them, we give them the time. The team has a lot of potential. And that brings me to a player who has been revived under Mauricio Pochettino. That is Marco Cucurella. One point, Marco Cucurella was on the verge of joining for Manchester United. And now, Marco Cucurella first played as a right back. He was a massive part for this Chelsea team. And after playing as a right back now, he's played a left back and he kept Bukayo Saka really quiet. He was outstanding, Marco Kurella today. He deserves the respect. He deserves his praises. He was absolutely outstanding today. And Pochettino, I really have to come on to this because Pochettino got everything spot on today. Pochettino got each and everything spot on today. But his substitutions are something which really concerns me. And that is something I think he's really getting wrong. I think that is where he can really get better for me, people, being very honest. Because Poch is a really good manager, but from the start of the season, his substitutions have been lacking a bit of energy. His substitutions have been causing a problem. And I think Pochettino's substitutions have been really bad so far this season. And again, today for me, people have to be honest, Poch got it wrong. Poch got it wrong. I think Raheem Sterling did not go for England duty. We should have kept Raheem Sterling on. Mudryk came on and Mudryk did not look really good on the left side. And it only made us worse. We could not attack with Mudryk. We could not defend with Mudryk. Taking Cole Palmer off when we have no midweek fixtures. I think the manager just gave the game to Arsenal to dominate. So I think I love Pochettino. I've been a person that's been backing Poch on this channel. But I think being very honest, again in this match, Poch has got his substitutions wrong. He got him wrong. He went defensive. He should have kept Palmer and Sterling on the pitch. We could have been attacking a bit more threatening when Arsenal were trying to go for the equalizer. So this is something I think Poch could have done better. And that brings me to the player ratings. Please requesting people to hit the like, subscribe, and do let me know your player rating in this game and your humble opinion. And coming out of Robert Sanchez, and for me guys, he deserves an humble 4. He was horrific. He should be getting a 0 for that mistake. But again, I think his claiming of the crosses was good today. And I think Robert Sanchez was having a very good game until the disaster he made. Because that was horrific, Robert Sanchez. That was absolutely horrific, Robert Sanchez. That was unacceptable, a mistake you cannot make. And I think it put us on the back foot. So Robert Sanchez has to do better. He has been making these mistakes from so many matches. But he has got away from it. But today he could not. He has to do better. He's still, for me, a fine goalkeeper. Not at the elite level, but a fine goalkeeper. I'm not criticizing him too heavily. He's a human after all. But I think he should be doing better. That was a poor mistake. Sometimes at that opportunity of the game, you should just clear it and lump it, man. So I think he got it wrong in that opinion, in my humble opinion. And coming to the next one, that is Malo Gusto. And Malo Gusto, for me, people, has to be a 6. I think Gusto was having a very good game until the second goal. He had a very good game. Just coming back from the red card suspension. Malo Gusto was again and again showing everyone why Chelsea have made such a good signing. And when Reece is not available, we have a very good player in Malo Gusto. The guy can defend well. He defended so well against Martinelli. The guy can attack well. The way he runs with the ball, his passing, his positioning. He's such a good player. And defensively, I'm loving Gusto more and more. That was one doubt I had when he signed. But I think defensively he has been absolutely spot on. But I think that mistake on the second goal was a bit childish by Malo Gusto. That is something you need to do better. And Malo Gusto got it wrong. Malo Gusto should have been tracking Trossard. And I think if he tracked that, it would not have been a goal. So this is something for me Gusto can do better. But I think, again, that was a very good performance by Malo Gusto. Requesting people again to like and subscribe. It will mean a lot, people. Please like the video. And now, coming on to Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva, for me, people, was an 8. I think today Thiago Silva again showed age is just a number. He was outstanding today. Absolutely outstanding. The way he handled Gabriel Jesus, his tackles, his interceptions, his in the end pass, Arsenal putting so many crosses in the box, his clearances in the box. Thiago Silva's passing today was absolutely outstanding. He played like a true leader today. He was outstanding today, Thiago Silva. That was one of the best performances of the season of Thiago Silva. He was so good and he did not deserve to be on the side that conceded 2 goals because he was outstanding. Thiago Silva today was absolutely outstanding. Love him to bits. And he was just so good today. He was absolutely good. And that is a massive positive for Chelsea going into the next match against Brentford because he was really good today. Really good today. Coming on to the next one now, people. That is Levy Colwill. And now, people, coming on to Levy Colwill. I think Levy Colwill, I've been begging him to play as centre-back for a long time on this channel. I still believe his passing from the centre-back position are really important. And I still believe he's more of a centre-back than left-back. But I think today he looked really shaky. He was very shaky. If there's a weak point today, that was Colwill today. I love Levy Colwill, but I think Levy Colwill was not very good today. From the performance at the level we expect, he could have done better today. In the first half, it was a bit of mistakes by Colwill. And I think Colwill was one player Arsenal were targeting. But I think in the second half, he did well. But I think after that, you can't really blame him for the 2 goals we conceded. One was Sanchez's mistake, one was Gusto's mistake. But I think that was not a really, really good performance by Levi Colwill. And that brings me to the next one. That is Marco Kurella. And Marco Kurella, people, again today was absolutely fantastic defensively. Finally playing at his preferred position, left back. He was very good today. He kept Bukayo Saka quiet for the most of the game. He defended really well. Attackingly, it's been a bit of his weakness, and we know that he cannot attack so well. But defensively, he was absolutely outstanding today. He was absolutely outstanding today defensively. Marco Kurella deserves his praises. On 1 second to joining Manchester United, on leaving Chelsea, to then playing as a right back and playing so well, and now coming here and absolutely bossing Bukayo Saka for most of the game. I think that's such a good performance from Marco Kurella, and really happy with him, people. I think this guy has gone through a lot at Chelsea. He has suffered a lot, got a lot of criticism. So I'm so happy for this man to play well. He's a player who puts his head down, works for the team. So really happy for him. But I think attackingly, he's really poor. Attackingly is something he can do better. And I think that is where Cucurella has to improve. But defensively, I think it was again really, really good, people. And coming out of Raheem Sterling, again, man. Wow, man. This guy is playing like an absolutely true leader. Absolutely true leader, man. Like, I was criticizing him on this channel, saying he needs to be a leader. He needs to guide these young people, this young attack. And I think he has been stepping it up. He has got criticism from the rivals. You're only doing it against Luton and Burnley. Today he did it against Arsenal. He was outstanding today. Like, the first goal came because of his cross, the way he was running. He has Zinchenko on toast. He has Zinchenko on toast. And then substitution came on for Tomiyasu, and I have to give the credit. Tomiyasu really, really played well. But I think very good performance of Raheem Sterling. In the second half, he shifted to the left and played against Ben White, and he again did so well. And I think the manager got it wrong. Raheem Sterling should have stayed on. Madueke came on and was absolutely awful. And I think we did not have any attacking outlet in the last 10 minutes. So I think the manager got it wrong. But I think Raheem Sterling was absolutely outstanding today. Coming on to the next one, that is Moses Caicedo, the DM today. And I think Moses Caicedo again did his job well. He was still making some of the poor passes, some of the bit of losing the ball to Arsenal players. So this is something that Moses Caicedo really needs to improve in his game. But other than that, his main work, he did really well, defended well, cut the passing lane, won the ball back, and that is something which Chelsea have been lacking for such a long time. So happy with that. We have been lacking a DM since Nemanja Matic. So happy with that, and so happy to see him play, and so happy to see Moses Caicedo play. In some time, he's going to show everyone why he will be such a good signing for us, and he was absolutely fantastic again in this match. So love him to bits. He was really, really good in this match. Defended well, helped us in transition of Arsenal. So I was really, really happy with his performance. And I think he can only get better from this, being very, very honest. He can only get better from this. So I'm so happy, and I still really, really trust him. And I think he has a lot of talent, Moses Caicedo. He's still so young. So absolutely love him, man. And the man has a lot of talent, such a good DM. He is such a good player, man. Such a good goal. Such a good player. Sorry, a goal. It came out of my mouth, sadly. And now, coming on to the next one. That is Enzo Fernandez. Wow, man. This man is such a good dictator journal. When the ball in his feet, it's magic. He was so good in this game, Enzo Fernandez. Absolutely fantastic, Enzo Fernandez. I think in the second half, once we conceded the second goal, some of his passes were poor, but Enzo Fernandez again, the way he was gliding with the ball, the way he was helping us control the play, the midfield journal, so good, man. So good, Enzo Fernandez. Love him, man. The guy's a leader. The way he said to Raheem Sterling, this is the penalty for Cole Palmer. That's a leader. The boy plays so well. He's such a good midfield journal. Gets unwarranted criticism from the rivals who do not know how quality this man is. And now he has been playing in a very bad Chelsea side last season. And now he's gelling with his youngsters. But this boy, along with Moses Caicedo, then you can say Lavia and Conor Gallagher, we have a really good midfield for the future. And then you add Santos, Caicedo. Man, our midfield is going to be really good for the future that's coming up. I'm so excited for the Chelsea future coming up. People, I'm seeing you not liking. Please, guys, do hit the like. It's really 1:30 at my place, but I love to do this. And subscribe. It will really, really mean to me a lot as a Chelsea fan as well. And coming on to Mudryk now. And Mudryk, wow. Now, I think he did not mend the shot or a cross. I don't know. but Mykhailo Mudryk's performance was so good. I think if people remember the first goal, it was Mykhailo Mudryk that won the header. Then the ball went to Sterling, and Sterling put the cross in. Saliba handled it, and then we went on to score the penalty. Mudryk defensively was absolutely outstanding in this game. He defended so well. Whenever he had the ball, he looked attackingly threatening. And I think he was a lot, like you can say, he was not too much attackingly involved in the game. But when he was involved, it looked really good. Defensively, he really helped Cucurella today against Bukayo Saka and Ben White. And slowly with Pochettino really trusting him, really developing him well, we are saying why Chelsea signed this young boy. He still has so much to learn, but the boy has so much potential, and he will only get better and better and better and better. Just absolute outstanding talent, man. Love Mudryk. I've been saying on this channel for a long time, give the boy some time. Stop going at him, man. The boy is coming from like a tough atmosphere. The boy is still so young. Give him time. And finally, people realize that, which is really, really important. So happy with Mudryk's performance, and it deserves a bit more respect. Excellent performance, brother. Chelsea deserve to win. I was so happy in the Sanchez mistake. Yeah, bro. Big up Chandan, my brother, Tottenham fan. Wishing you the best for the Fulham game. And bro, it really hurts, man. It really, really hurts. Like I threw everything in my hand when Sanchez did that because I knew it was going to be 2-2. I knew when it was 2-1, it was going to be 2-2. That's what football gods are. But I think to be really honest, Sanchez, that was horrific, man. That was horrific. And coming on to the next player waiting, people requesting you all to hit the like button. I'm seeing nobody's clicking that. Do subscribe. And now coming on to Conor Gallagher, and one player who doesn't get the respect, who doesn't get the recognition, but a boy who deserves a bit of love and appreciation, man. This man is an absolutely outstanding professional. He gives everything for the club, and I'll call him an outstanding player because at the moment this season, he has been the player of the season for Chelsea. He is doing everything right, people. See, you can like him, you can not like him. That's your opinion. That's your understanding. But me, I love him to bits, man, for his professionalism. And right now, he deserves the respect and he's playing so well. Wow, Conor Gallagher. Wow. He's become one of the most important players in this Poch system. He is so key to our midfield. And when Lavia comes fit, it's going to be a very good battle between Lavia and Gallagher because right now, Gallagher is indispensable in this team because it's so important in the system. Conor Gallagher does the job of two players in a team. The job of two players in a team. Like when you have Conor Gallagher on the pitch, it's like you have an extra player on the pitch. The runs the guy make, the way he tracks back, the way he helps us press opponents, the guy is everywhere on the pitch. Whether the first game of the season against Liverpool, Mohamed Salah, he defended well. Whether the match against Burnley last week where we had like 4 midfielders in the middle when in reality we were playing 3. And today, when the manager played 4-4-2 shape, Conor Gallagher was playing as a left forward and he was outstanding. Whether attackingly, pressing Gabriel and Saliba when they had the ball, pressing the player once Gabriel and Saliba passed the ball to, not allowing Jorginho and Odegaard have the easy space to pass and really roam around, really keeping Odegaard out of the game. Conor Gallagher had such a big part to play. The manager's 4-4-2 shape was only played because of Conor Gallagher, because Conor Gallagher was pressing the opposition, then tracking back, winning the ball. He's an outstanding man. The guy is so important to the system that we don't realize it, but we cannot play this system without Conor Gallagher. He's so important to this Chelsea system. And that brings me to Cole Palmer. And again, I love this boy. I love this composure this boy has. And he's such an outstanding player. He helps us dominate the play. He's such a good player on the ball. And the way he took the penalty, his calmness, his composure. After taking the penalty also, the way he controlled the game. When he has the ball, you can simply sit behind and, Palmer is going to control it, easily make the right decision and pass. And we haven't had that player at Chelsea from a decade now. Cole Palmer reminds me of, you can say, a young Juan Mata, the talent, the passing range he has. And he shows he's come from the Pep Guardiola team. Such a good passer of the ball, such a good understanding of the game. And this boy is such a pleasure to watch and enjoy. What a damn player. What an absolutely damn fantastic player. Love him to bits. And he has an 8 for me today. Coming on to the next one, there is substitutions. Nico Jackson. He's a 6 today. He came on. I think he did well, but he has to finish the chance. That could have been 3-0 and the game dead and buried. Coming on to the next substitution, Reece James. He has to be a 6. He didn't have much time, but it was so good to see Reece back on the pitch, and that is the biggest positive, people. The biggest positive you can really get. And then, coming on to the only other substitution the manager made was Noni Madueke at the left side. He's not a left winger, and he was horrific. He was horrific. He let Bukayo Saka cut easily in the second goal. Attackingly, he did not have much in him. A really poor performance of Noni Madueke when he came on. So I think he was really poor. I love Noni, but he was really poor, guys. And again, discussing on some topics, people. But again, requesting you all to hit like, subscribe. It really means a lot to this channel. So more people can join us. It means a lot if you can subscribe. Final topics to discuss before I end the video, people. It will really mean a lot if you can do that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It will mean a lot to the channel. And coming on to the match, guys, I think we played a really, really good match today. Really good match. The manager played a very narrow shape of 4-4-2. We did not allow Arsenal any spaces. And that is why we played this game so well for me. So well. We were so dominant. We cut the passing lane of Jorginho and Odegaard. And we were dominant. And we got the goal via penalty from Cole Palmer. We got the second goal. But after that, we were controlling the game. It never looked like Arsenal will come back. But Robert Sanchez makes this mistake. The manager makes a very negative substitutions. And after that, we all knew it was going to be 2-2. So really happy, really proud of the team. But I think it could have been a bit much better. A tad bit much better. Really proud of the performance and the progress we have made. From the Aston Villa defeat to this, it was such a good performance. But the fine margins are still lacking in this Chelsea side. Nicholas Jackson should be burying the chance. We win the game. So these are some margins we have to learn. And again, as I explained earlier in the video, I think the 4-4-2 shape really killed the Arsenal midfield. It did not allow Declan Rice to easily have the freedom. It really cut the passing lane of Jorginho. Odegaard was left isolated. And Chelsea dominated the center of the park, which is really important. And it allowed us to dominate Arsenal in this match. So really good shape by the manager in this match. And then coming on to Cole Palmer, outstanding, calm, composed, and a really good player who helps us dominate the game and takes so important aspect of football. Such a nice player and such a nice talent. And coming on to Raheem Sterling, leading the young attack. I've been begging on this channel for a very long time. The Raheem Sterling has to start taking responsibility. He has to be the leader. And in the recent weeks, Raheem Sterling has been one of the best players for us. He was outstanding again today. Dangerous, dominating. He was absolutely outstanding today, people. And it deserves his respect. But not just attackingly. He defended really well. He really defended well. He really helped Gusto. And I think Raheem Sterling destroyed Zinchenko. He had to be substituted. And he was outstanding today, Raheem Sterling. And coming on to the next one now. Next topic in terms of I discussed on Thiago Silva and what an outstanding performance that was. I think in this season, he has not been the Thiago Silva we know. But that is a performance I've been begging from Thiago Silva. He was outstanding today. And that is the Thiago Silva we want to see. That is the Thiago Silva we love. And age is just a number for this guy. That was an exceptional performance from the absolutely veteran. What a performance and what a leadership in this match. And Gallagher, I've been explaining this on this channel for a long time. So do hit the like and subscribe. In our midfield, it cannot work without Conor Gallagher because it does the job of two players. The pressing wise, transitions, defensively, this guy is everywhere on the pitch. Today he was playing as a forward, but he dragged back, he turned into midfielder. Sometimes he protected Enzo, Caicedo. He helped Palmer, he pressed Arsenal. He was everywhere on the pitch. And that is something which many players cannot do. This tireless work, tracking back, running forward. And Conor Gallagher is a master of that. Love him to bits. And what a player and what a professional. And Caicedo, I've been saying, I think his passing is a bit disappointing. I think sometimes he gives the opposition the ball. So this is something he can really improve. Moses Caicedo is showing everyone with a sign. His tackles, interception, winning the ball back are so crucial for us. And for Robert Sanchez on the last, I will say he has to do better. That was horrific, but I support him. I love every player. But that is something he can really improve. On the final note, guys, please again requesting you to hit the like, people. 4 people watching. Please, guys, waking up at 2. I love this club. Love making videos. But you can do hit the like and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And on the final notes, I will only say, I love Chelsea. I love this club. This club is everything to me. And today, the players have made me proud. The players have made me happy. I know this is a tough time for us right now. See, 5 years back, if you do this game 2-2, I will not be smiling. I will be this. But right now, I'm sighing. Right now, I'm happy. Because I know this is a young Chelsea squad. They need time. They need development. They need patience. But the character they've shown, the tactical nous to manage the show today, and the way they played for the match, it really means a lot. I think the mistakes we made in the 2 goals we conceded, these can easily be rectified on the training ground. But I think we should not forget the progress we have made. Conor Gallagher, Enzo, and Caicedo. The 3 midfield is working really well. Palmer is playing well. Jackson is slowly getting even better and better. Mudryk has really improved for us right now. Gusto is back. Reese is back. Cucurella is playing well. You go on to Thiago Silva returning back to his form. There are so many positives, and Chelsea is only going to better height. Forget the result. We have to make progress. And right now, Chelsea is making a big progress under Mauricio Pochettino. Give it time. Give these youngsters patience. And the good times will be slowly near. Please hit the like.